All right, what's up guys? We're gonna take a look at our automatic retention mag carriers here and install them on the MOLLE webbing of our battle belt. So the first one we're gonna take a look at is with our DM2. So this is our standard MOLLE adapter for these mag carriers. It's going to be the most difficult one to install, but it's probably the most stable. So if you want the least amount of wiggle and you're just gonna mount your mag carrier vertically on your belt, this is going to be the ideal option for you. So let's get started with that. Move some of this stuff out of the way here. So you're gonna wanna take the opening of your magazine carrier and put your slide tab side towards the body through the first web there. And then I'm going to pick up my belt and I'm going to slide the slide through the top end of my belt. Now from here, I'm going to get my thumb in here and push that slide into the center web of my DM2. Okay, from there, I want to take my mag carrier and push it down to where it's about centered on the belt. And then I'm going to take a popsicle stick and I'm going to slide it through the bottom web of my belt and then over the center web on my DM2. And then I'm going to push this in until I feel it seat underneath the slide on my DM2. And then from there, you're just going to take your palm, apply some pressure to the back of the belt, and then push your slider through. Now what that's gonna do is help feed it up inside the webbing of your belt there, just like that. And from there, you're just gonna push that forward, press down on the end of the tab, and push it in till she locks in place. Okay, so that's the installation of the DM2 on an automatic retention mag carrier on a battle belt. So we're gonna go ahead and disassemble this and I'll show you another way to do it with some one wrap. All right guys, the next one we're gonna take a look at is the DM2, except we are going to ditch the Tegra slider and we're going to take a look at a piece of one wrap. So how we want to install this is we want to have the hook side towards the body of the carrier. So we'll go ahead and slide through our top loop on our DM2, which is the one with the opening of your mag carrier. So from there, I'm going to go ahead and thread it through the top web of our battle belt. And we're gonna slide that in. So we want to leave about 4 inches of one wrap through the top loop of our DM2. And we're gonna thread this through the inner loop, and you can leave some slack so that you can work on it. And then go ahead, get that through the bottom loop of our belt, and then kind of pull this down and pull evenly on your one wrap. Get that nice and tight. Go ahead and flip that over. Take your one wrap here, slide it through the last loop on your DM2. Okay, get it nice and centered. And then you're gonna pull this nice and tight, so it's gonna stretch the Tegris, which is gonna keep this nice and firmly attached to your belt. So you're gonna do the same on this one and just get those nice and snug. Now what this is gonna do for you is give you more hook pattern on the backside of your belt, but it is a very easy install, especially if you're using a different belt with maybe some Tegris MOLLE here and you don't have the flexibility of the soft webbing on your battle belt. This is a great option for installation here. The cool thing about the one wrap is you can also skip rows and get this thing canted over. So we'll go ahead and disassemble that and I will show you how to put the one wrap on to where you can cant your magazine carrier back a little bit if you were wearing it very forward on your belt. So let's get into that. All right guys, and for the third one, we're gonna take our automatic retention mag carrier and remove the slider from our DM2. So we're gonna set that aside. We're gonna grab our piece of one wrap and we're going to install this with a reverse cant on our magazine carrier. So if you're wearing it further up the belt, you can grab that and keep your elbow at a decent bend without having to, raise your shoulder up. So definitely a popular option for canting mag carriers back. So let's go ahead and get into that. To start out, I'm going to take the hook side of my one wrap and I'm going to turn it to where it's facing the body of the holster. So I'm going to go ahead and slide that through the top end of my DM2, which is the open end of my magazine carrier, okay? Then I'm going to flip that over here, slide it through the top end of my MOLLE webbing, go ahead and pull that in. And then from here, I want to lace up the center web of my DM2, pull that in. Now what I'm going to do if I want this reverse canted is I'm going to move to the left and slide it through the adjacent MOLLE web. Now from here, you're gonna wanna, it's gonna bind up on your one wrap just a little bit. So you wanna make sure that you've got about 4.5 inches of one wrap on the top side. And then we're going to snug this up and push up on our mag carrier, and we can pull on both sides and get that nice and tight. Okay, so from here, we're gonna get it nice and snug. And then you're gonna take your bottom end and slide it through the base loop on your DM2. From there, you wanna pull up and line it up to your top end, and same thing on the bottom end. Now you wanna pull that nice and tight so it puts some flex on that Tegris, which is gonna keep everything with some tension on it. Okay, so now you've got a reverse canted automatic retention mag carrier with some one wrap through a DM2. So that's going to give you the ability here to just ride that magazine carrier back if it's on the front end of your body. Cool. So I'm going to go ahead and disassemble this one, and I will show you the last option, which at the creation of this video, this is not available. This is something that's coming soon. We're calling this our DBL1, basically a small compact version of our DBL2 and DBL2L with some different can angle adjustments on it. So let's jump into that. All right guys, and for the final MOLLE attachment method, we're going to take a look at our soon to be released DM1. So, or DBL1, I'm sorry. So this is how it's gonna come prepped on the mag carrier. So what we're gonna do, you've got slotted holes here and then single recesses there. So we are going to remove the screws on our single hole screws, and then go ahead and pop those screws out. Slide this to the side. Now from here, you can loosen up the screws on your mag carrier, and you can adjust this 30 degrees forward or 30 degrees back. So for the demonstration of this video, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it straight. Now, I'm just snugging these down for the sake of the video, but you're gonna wanna make sure these are torqued to the recommended specs, which is about 20-25 inch-pounds, and make sure that you've got Loctite on these screws. If you're buying this attachment separately, you will need to apply Loctite. If it comes from the factory this way, it will have Loctite already installed on it. So, all right, now we're gonna go ahead and flip this over. We're gonna line our two belt attachment posts up, and we're gonna slide them up inside our MOLLE slots. So just like that. Gonna push those through and then go ahead and flip this over. You're gonna take your riser bar, put it in between the belt attachment, the belt loop, and the body of the DBL1, and then go ahead and snug these down. Okay, now from here, we're going to push up on it, and then this riser bar down at the bottom, you wanna make sure these screws are a little bit loose so that can slide, and we're gonna press that up against the base of the MOLLE. And that's going to compress on both ends of the MOLLE, and then we'll apply some pressure with a finger right here, and we'll go ahead and snug these down. Go ahead and snug the top ones down as well. And again, you want to make sure you've got some Loctite applied to these threads and get those torqued down to the proper specs. So there you go, guys. With this one, you can adjust that 30 degrees forward, 30 degrees back. You can also put this attachment over the belt completely, but if you wanted to keep that hook side attachment to your inner belt, then you can go through the MOLLE here. So that sums up the MOLLE attachment method for the 4 different ways that we have it with our attachments here. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments or contact support@daraholsters.com or give the shop a call. Appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you next time.